Hi Andy, IWA, this is Travis. Today I want to talk to you about some Google trends or finding niches that are hot right now. We've already taken a look at magazines.com. We've selected some niches. We've looked at forums and looked at and see if they were active niches. We do want an active niche or niche, Terry. I do have to be kind of quick with this because I want to upload it to YouTube and it only allows me a 10-minute video. So I'm going to go kind of fast, but it's more about understanding the process than all the actual tools that you use. That's so important. You got to ask yourself what makes a hot trend, or how does a trend come about? Now, this is no definition by Oxford or anything like that. This is just the way I look at it. It all starts with an event. It can be an invention, like when broadband came around. That event spurred people to talk about it. So you have the event, then people start talking about it, then news items get written about it, and then people talk about it some more. And that event can snowball into lots of other events that people are talking about. So what we're going to try to do is take a look at a trend, see what people are talking about, and seeing what the trends look like on some of the tools that we have. There is no right or wrong way to do this, actually. This is the way that I do it. But understanding the whole process and what you're looking at is what I'm really going after. Right now I'm sitting on what's called Google Trends, and hopefully you guys have seen this before. I don't think very many at all affiliate marketers or actually marketers at all actually look at this. You can find this by going to www.google.com/trends, or just type in Google Trends at Google and it'll be the first result. The first screen I want to look at is a trend that I don't think is very good. If you look up here at the top, I've basically looking at a couple things here: deer hunting, bow hunting, and duck hunting. You can just put one in there, or you can compare several terms. But the deer hunting is in blue, the bow hunting is in red, and the duck hunting is in orange. If you take a look at this without looking at the peaks, you'll notice that the trend volumes are actually pretty low. And I know this because I've looked at these trends before, and I'm going to look at some other ones that are good. But being here in the heart of Arkansas, where it's pretty big deer hunting territory, you'll see that the latter part of the year, this is about when deer season starts, and the searches start going through the roof there. But it always falls back down. Now, is that saying that you can't make any money? No, I'm not saying you can't make money out of the deer hunting market. I'm just saying it's a tougher market. You're going to have to be a better salesman to sell deer hunters on products that they have. It's just not a hot trend where they're just buying up everything in sight. Now, there may be hot trends within the deer hunting trend. They might have a new deer hunting scent that they're just buying up like crazy. But I guarantee you it's going to be in this latter parts of the year. And you'll notice the drop off from 2004 to 2005, and it's even getting lower there. Now, we could probably go and investigate why this is happening, but I don't think that's so important as looking at this trend. This is just not what I like to see to jump into a market. This bottom level here are your news reference volume. You'll see there's very little news even written about deer hunting at all. So again, this is another indicator that I would probably not want to approach the deer hunting market. Okay, I've popped up a lot better market here, and don't laugh at me. I just happen to know this niche a little bit, not because I'm really into it, but I do all kinds of research. You won't find hardly a more group of passionate people than women who are pro breastfeeding. And if you take a look at the trend here, this is a big gap. It's a nice, solid, lots of search volume, and it stays pretty solid there. We do have a little bit of news reference articles down here, but this is a nice, solid trend. It's not exactly what I normally look for, because I like to see things that are trending up or just starting to trend up. That's just the way that I do. But there's a lot of money to be made in this breastfeeding market, whether you're an information entrepreneur or an affiliate marketer or AdSense. Of course, you'd have to check your competition and such. But this is something that I would like to see And I might try to approach this if I found a hot trend within breastfeeding. And I'm going to show you how to find out what people are talking about here in breastfeeding here in a little bit. But this is a pretty good solid trend. I'd much rather see that than our example with the deer hunting. Let's take a quick look at one that I found at magazines.com. It's Antique Tractor. Who would have known? If you take a look at this trend, hey, it's not bad. It's kind of trending down overall a little bit, but it looks like it may be starting to peak up, and we're getting some news reference here. We might want to go take a look at some forums and such and see what these folks are talking about and look at some hot trends within the antique tractor trend. I'm sure there's all kinds of things that these folks are looking for. But that's not too bad. That kind of perks my interest a little bit. Let's take a quick look at one we all know is hot right now, blogging. You see what we can do here? We can say blogging, blog, WordPress, Blogger, video blog, and we can kind of check out the volume on all of these. But you'll notice that blog, holy pajamas. See, I would have liked to get in right about here or so, and I actually started doing some niche. Now, this is a really big, wide niche, so I'm not really giving any secrets away. But you go into these communities and see what these people are talking about, because this is a hot overall trend, and we all know that, but I wanted you to take a look at this so you could see. So if you get in here, especially this last half of 2005, gosh, and when you have a trend like this, these people are buying up stuff, especially marketers and stuff, to capitalize on this. And there's I wouldn't say there's no salesmanship required, but it's a lot easier to sell in this kind of market here. It's like selling a glass of water to a guy that's dying of thirst in the desert. I say that over and over, but it really is true. You get on in a little trend like this. Now, of course, you're gonna have to break down this blog and go into these forums and like a place like Technorati, which I'm gonna show you here in a second, and see what these people are looking for, and then come back here to the search trends or Google trends and look at those little trends, what's going on. That's what you want to do. Big trends, smaller trends, sub niches, see what's hot, see what they're buying. That's the way I make my money. Real quick look at another one. Let's look at podcasting. There was a whole bunch of internet marketers predicting this was going to be huge. Well, it kind of reached a peak and kind of fizzled out. There's still some good search volume on it, but until some new event happens, I would keep my eye on it. I might stay tuned to the Google News and such, but it looks to me like it's kind of petering out a little bit here. Just hasn't really caught on. Let's take a look at one other one. Andy is kind of in this one for magicians. I've kind of went around the forums, and of course the big, huge talk is magic tricks. They want magic tricks, magic tricks, magic tricks, magic tricks. If you look at the volume, it's got some pretty steady volume here, and we're seeing a little peak up. This F here means that there's a news item, and actually if you go over to here to the right, see if I can get it over there. Looks like it's spurred on by illusionist David Copperfield used magic tricks to foil armed robbers in Florida, whatever that means. But we could go in there and take a look at that. But will this fizzle out after this news story goes away? I don't know. It looks like that story came out April 27th. Here we are in September. So there may be some other things going on in that niche. Maybe they're getting video magic tricks, something like that. So I like to see that. This is some of the things I actually look for. A little trend up here. We got good healthy trend here, or good healthy search volume, and we were getting a little trend up. I would really investigate this magic tricks here. Also, really important to note, please realize we are not talking about keywords yet. You don't do keywords until you've picked out a niche and a sub niche. We are not even thinking keywords yet. So we're into magic tricks. Let's see if we can find out some stuff about what people are talking about magic right now. And let's go over to Technorati.